Chinese musician who sang about Tiananmen Square disappears ahead of 30th anniversary. It has been 3 months since Chinese rock musician Li Ji disappeared from public view. First, an upcoming tour was cancelled and his social media accounts were taken down. Then his music was removed from all of China's major streaming sites, as if his career had never existed at all. Mr. Li is an outspoken artist who performs folk rock. He sang pensive ballads about social ills, and unlike most entertainers in China, dared to broach the taboo subject of the Tiananmen Square pro-democracy protests that ended in bloodshed on the 4th of June 1989. "Now this square is my grave," Mr. Li sang. "Everything is just a dream." China's ruling Communist Party has pushed people like Mr. Li into the shadows as it braces for this week's 30th anniversary of the military crackdown. Hundreds, if not thousands, are estimated to have died on the night of the 3rd of June and in the early hours of the 4th of June. Dying for democracy. Tiananmen Square, remembered. Show all 29. The party's effort to scrub any mention of the movement has been consistent through the decades since then and ramps up before major anniversaries every 5 years. This year, the trade war with the US has added to government skittishness about instability. "They are certainly nervous," said Jean-Pierre Cabestan, a political science professor at Hong Kong Baptist University. "Under President Xi Jinping, no stone will be left unturned. Many of the actions appear aimed at eliminating any risk of individuals speaking out, however small their platforms." Bilibili, a Chinese video streaming site, announced last week that its popular real-time comments feature will be disabled until the 6th of June for system upgrades. Chinese human rights defenders, an advocacy group, said 13 people have either been detained or taken away from their homes in connection with the anniversary. Among them are several artists who recently embarked on a national conscience exhibit tour, and a filmmaker who was detained after tweeting images of a liquor bottle commemorating the 4th of June. The bottle's label featured a play on words using Baiju, China's signature grain alcohol, and the Chinese words for 89, or Bahiu. A court convicted 4 people involved in designing the bottle in April. Foreign companies are not immune. Apple Music has removed from its Chinese streaming service a song by Hong Kong singer Jackie Chung that references the Tiananmen crackdown. Tat Ming Pair, a Hong Kong duo, have been deleted entirely from the app. They released a song this month called "Remembering is a Crime," in memory of the protests. Wikipedia also announced this month that the online encyclopedia is no longer accessible in China. While the Chinese language version has been blocked since 2015, most other languages could previously be viewed, Wikipedia said. The disappearance of Mr. Li, the musician, has left fans searching for answers. On the 20th of February, the official Weibo social media account for the 40-year-old's concert tour posted a photograph of its team in front of a truck about to embark on scheduled performances in Sichuan province in China's southwest. The Tiananmen Square protest. Just 2 days later, however, the account posted an image of a hand wearing what appeared to be a hospital wristband and the words, "Very sorry." The next post, published the same day, announced without explanation that the tour was cancelled and that ticket purchasers would shortly receive a refund. Fans flooded the comments section with wishes for a speedy recovery. But the suggestion that a health issue was behind the cancellations was later thrown into doubt. A statement published in April by Sichuan's Culture Department said it had urgently halted concert plans for a well-known singer with improper conduct, who was previously slated for 23 performances, the same number of concerts which Li had scheduled in the province. It said 18,000 tickets were fully refunded. Authorities in China regularly use improper conduct to describe political transgressions. Around the same time, Mr. Li's presence on the Chinese internet was completely erased. A central government directive on the 21st of April ordered all websites to delete any audio or video content relating to 5 of Mr. Li's songs, according to China Digital Times, an organization that publishes leaked censorship instructions. The Associated Press could not independently verify the authenticity of the directive. There's pretty much a consensus among those working in the industry that Mr. Li's disappearance from public view is due to the sensitive anniversary, said a music industry professional who spoke on condition of anonymity because of fear of government retribution. He did a number of songs that were considered politically risky, making references to the 4th of June 1989, and so he's been out of the picture, the industry professional said. The AP could not confirm Mr. Lee's current whereabouts. His company and record label did not respond to repeated interview requests. Lee's songs alluding to the Tiananmen Square protests, The Square, The Spring of 1990, and The Goddess, in honor of the goddess of democracy that students erected, were part of his earlier works. Loading video. In recent years, the bespectacled singer has avoided making public political statements, focusing more on promoting his performances. In 2015, the state-run China daily newspaper published a profile of Mr. Lee, describing him as a performer who easily sells out concerts. After years of working as an independent artist, he signed last autumn with Taihei Music Group, a major Chinese record label. Fans who knew Mr. Lee as a largely apolitical entertainer expressed bewilderment online about his disappearance. Others made veiled references to China's internet censorship. On Zhihu, a question-and-answer website similar to Quora, one user wrote that people posed questions every day about what might have happened to Mr. Lee, but these posts always disappeared the next morning, as if nothing had happened at all. Another user said, "I don't dare to say it, nor do I dare to ask." A fan who has been sharing Mr. Lee's music on his personal account spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity because he feared his employers would punish him for discussing the subject. "Everyone knows the reason for Lee Ji's disappearance," the fan said. "But I'm sorry, I can't tell you, because I follow China's laws and also hope that Lee Ji can return." Quoting one of Mr. Lee's lyrics, the fan added, "The world will be alright." Fans continue to circulate videos of Mr. Lee's performances online. His complete discography has been uploaded onto file-sharing websites, with backup links in case the original ones are shuttered. Some users shared tribute art, including a black t-shirt with the words, "Improper Conduct." A few years ago, in a performance in Taiwan, Mr. Lee bounced around on stage, strumming his guitar and repeating a chorus in apparent tribute to the spirit of Chinese propaganda. "The people don't need freedom," he sang energetically. "This is the best era." The crowd roared back. "The people don't need freedom. This is the best era."